Hey, what's the story, guys? Welcome to another week of Alpha Touring Challenge. We are going into Mexico today. Totally different truck. It's kind of shuffled a bit. Just gonna show you just gonna sort out the chat here. And if you're not watching live, there's always timestamp in description. There's only one 45 minutes race. We are only 4 minutes from quali. And I'm gonna show you the practice results, which is actually a bit different than usually. Chat should be working now. Nice. Let's go and take a look at it, because somehow we fastest in the practice. It's a dirty lap, but still we are quite fast in this Honda today. Matthew P2, Michael P3. He doesn't seem to be dominating today, which is quite interesting. Not far off for the rest of the guys. Also quite a weird track in terms of fuel usage. It's actually using less than a liter per minute, which is unusual for TCRs. So you can do 45 minutes race with 35 liters. Apparently it's a super high altitude, about 2 kilometers above the sea level. I actually did not look it up, so I'm going from memory. I might be way off. But yeah, Mexico is known for being on a very high altitude, so the air is not as dense, so you're getting less downforce. Than on any other truck in racing, and it kind of creates a bit different dynamic. There was a balance between the cars. Now we are in a queue setup. It's actually quite tricky to nail the lap in here. You really have to cut the track in many places, like in the SS here. I just cut it a tiny bit too much. So yeah, nailing that section is going to be crucial. Also the stadium section we come into now. Track is getting very hot, so it's getting a little bit more difficult in the slow stuff. Okay, 1 minute to quali. Hopefully you won't get a disconnection today. I already had one today in the practice, so I'm usually getting once per night, so hopefully that was it, and we will be able to finish this race without interruption. Oh, that would be nice if we can repeat that in an actual quali session. Struggling to keep up in here with my best lap. Let's go and see what we can do in quali. We got a 3 flying laps. So that means an out lap plus 3 flyers. Okay, into the first flyer. Gonna take the wider line. And next time, we're gonna have to decide if it's a good lap, we're gonna have to cut in there. That was a bit shit. We need to go quicker than that. We can go quicker, definitely can. Cut it in too early. It's gonna be 0.7. It's a little bit too slow. Fuck me. Wow. What is going on?
We're almost out of fuel. It might not make it to the end.
That was a bit too slow again. Matthew did an amazing lap, turns out. Too much sliding, but was pretty good regardless. Was a bit too careful in the S's. It was a good split in their first part, but
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Pit boxing 10. There's the checker flag. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
ooh, they both got quicker in the last lap as well. This was slightly below expectations for myself. Didn't really stick any of those laps. So the race, yeah, see how it's gonna play out, but it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully clean. Basically, none of the laps were good. Ooh, he's in the Honda. Okay, I thought he's in the Audi. So his speed is 218. Michael. 220. And myself. What is it on this lap? 219. So yeah, it should be similar down the straight line. But man, not a single lap was done right. So 45 minutes of racing, 1 pit stop required. I'm gonna have to change at least 1 tire. We're gonna change 2 fronts, and that's gonna be towards the end of the race.
estimated SOF is 2,876. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Be quite nervous now.
Five cars left to grid.
Plenty more seconds. We'll be grading up for sure.
Green, green, green. Car on the right. Next car is the leader. Hold your line. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. There's an incident behind. Stay on the left. Clear.
Aim to get into the red now. Okay, he's rapid in the SS. Let's wait for the tires to warm up, see what it's like then.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
Okay, wonder what it's gonna look like now down the straight.
Good job.
Ooh. Oh, I thought he was gonna go to the pits. Tactical move, but it's just a slowdown penalty, is it? Okay. That means we have a good chance for P2 now. Got a tow, so we can be careful with the cuts now. Really fast through there.
That was your fastest lap.
Ideally, we need to stay within half a second.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 51.642.
That's a cut. Nope, but almost. Got a bit too greedy at the exit. That was unnecessary risk, I could have hit the wall. I just overheat the tires. Is he just gonna drop me like that? Hopefully not. Wow. It was a slow lap. That was on the edge of a slowdown again. But we need to try and stay with Matthew. Very late at the entry. Jesus. Okay, he made a mistake now. Back in the game.
The leader just did a 52.275.
Well, we got the same pace as Michael, more or less. That 5-second gap stays. Bit too much sliding. Again. As you saw, somehow keeping up with him. totally overshoot that. That was a good lap.
You just hit the fastest lap.
Overshoot that part. Quite slow, but still close behind. I think he's trying a little bit in the mirrors. Bit of a pressure in this lap. Small mistake here and there. Bit too slow at the entry, so we won't be able to catch up. I wonder if I can be faster than him if I would be leading. was a very minimal off track. A bit too slow in the last sector, the slow bits. And Michael gained a tiny bit in the last 2 laps. Just Matthew, when he's under pressure, he's that tiny bit slower. There are 23 minutes left.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Too many off tracks, I guess. And made a few mistakes now in this last sector, especially scraping that wall. I don't think anything happened to the car, but yeah, it might have something
The
happen.
leader just did a 51.759.
Michael slowly catching up. It's flying, this one.
You just hit the fastest lap. ...20 minutes to go.
quite close. Had a good last sector. Might be able to make a move. Overshoot that.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And that was slow last sector. It's a bit tricky when you're following someone that closely. Easier to make a mistake. Such a long straight and still not enough draft to get by. So catching to Matthew Rzepka, I don't know if he made an early pit stop or he just made a mistake. He was driving in P3 at the beginning of this race. Fucked up the last corner. We were close.
The car in front is pitting.
It's got a bit of a draft now. It's the worst moment for him to have a draft. Because we actually got quite close now.
Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Careful. Clear on the right. 2 wide. Clear on the left.
Nicely defended.
Car on the right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something just crashed. Hopefully I didn't crash him, but my PC just crashed. Well, just iRacing, sorry. And force feedback is going crazy, so we're gonna have to turn it off. Like iRacing didn't crash on me for ages now. So it started to be fun. Something started to happen, and yeah, the game just crashed. Hopefully Matthew still survived and was able to continue. Because if Mike is gonna win another one, what he's not supposed to. Let's see how it looks on there. I think he should be fine. I was just watching the replay from my game. I think he should be fine. I still don't know what happened to my car in the game, but it looks like he should be fine. We're loading up the sim now, and we'll see if he's still in the lead. No, he's not. Oh no, he is. Oh, okay, perfect. Is he? Yeah, he's still in the lead. Michael is behind him. And we just crashed again. We're not gonna win a race this season, it looks like. No. Yours. My cat is sad too. Ah, she's hungry. Okay, so we won't be able to tow now. And still finish decently, so this race is a write-off again. So who would have thought that this is pretty much a Honda truck? It's actually quite interesting, unless Michael really struggled to figure out the setup for Veloster. But it seems the Honda was the car to be in today. Okay, it looks like I won't be able to load. Go back. There's probably 8 minutes left in this session. And I just wonder, like, what happened? Just gonna see if there was any warnings about the connection quality. Anything like that? No. There was no issues with anything. All the bars were either disappear or green. So Matthew extending the gap now, 6.4 to Michael. Raymond third, very nicely. He's in the pits now. Logan. Let's go and look at the last lap. Looks like Logan is after the pit stops. No, not yet. Raymond after the pit stop now. So he and Logan, I think they're gonna be racing for that P3. I'm actually not too sure who's better off. But yeah, they were very close to each other. Jonathan 3 seconds behind. Actually, it seems to be a bit less now. Behind Logan. So Raymond dropped a bit back because of the pit stop, but yeah, everybody else still to go in. Like Logan is usually the expert. Some incident in here, but it should be clear by the time he gets on. Yeah. So we're gonna wait till Logan comes into the pits. It's not too far from Michael either. 7 seconds. Michael, where is he driving today? He's in a Veloster. He's P6 at the moment, starting from 16, so I don't think he got too much practice in. So still 6 minutes remaining in this race. Looks like it's all decided now. And I think they're all gonna be coming in the last lap. Let's see if Logan comes in now. A little bit loose into the hairpin. No, he's not coming to the pits in this lap. I just wonder if Raymond has a clear air, but that's also might be crucial. Because if you come into the pits early, you might be racing guys that are behind you in general classification, and they will be racing you. It seems like he has a clean air though. So the fight for P3 is on. Let's see, most exciting what is going on in this race. So we got Zachary Liebert, James D. Carr, James into the pits, following Corey Lobner. It's Jameson's in 19th. Let's see where he is. He's here. He's in 19th position, so yeah, he's not doing so well in this race. Outside the pits. Is there like a drive-through penalty? Ooh, so he came in. Did not take a pit stop. Okay. wonder what happened there. So Zachary is the most exciting today. Okay, let's see. Now Zachary Bowman this time. Fighting with Jared for 13th place. And Zachary into the pits. You got the pit stop now. Logan still on track, I think. Yeah. And Michael still on the track, didn't take the pit stop yet, so they're waiting to the end. Quite risky for Matthew. Look, he's in the traffic now. But yeah, 7 seconds gap, so still will be safe. Not going to the pits yet. Logan did come in. No. That's Raymond. Okay, now he's P2, so Logan was in the pits previously, right? Yeah, so he was in the pits here. And he got jumped at Raymond right here. Okay, so he was quite ahead actually. There you go. Nicely done. Gonna wait for Michael. He's gonna have to come in now. And he did not. Okay. He has to change the tires, right? There's only 7 seconds left. He's gonna pit in the last lap, but he's gonna finish the race before he can change the tire, right? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see, into the last sector. Okay, so he did not go into the pit. Sorry, he had to go in because he's right in front of Raymond, who did come in, sorry. So what happened to Matthew? Or is he? Fuck me, it's so confusing. What happened to him? Trimmed 12 seconds in the pits. Why? What did he do? Did he change the 4 tires? I don't know what he did. Oh no, and Michael won it again. Okay. I'm disappointed with you, Matthew. I don't know what you did. I don't know, he put extra fuel, I guess. Don't know what he done. Okay, this is the end of the stream. Another win for Michael, who said, let's never race this track again. No way. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Next week, Alpha Touring Challenge, another round. Where is it actually? Gonna be racing at Alton. It's gonna be a sprint race. So that's 2 short races, and gonna come back to NXTCC next week as well. That's gonna be in Monza with no first chicane. That's gonna be interesting as well. That's it for me this one. Take care.